So in part 1 of this video, which you can see right here, I showed you why the Sony FDR-X3000 was a GoPro killer. In this video, I'm going to be showing you more the nuances and the caveats of the camera, which may or may not be a deal breaker for you. I'm on a boat. This is going from Lombok to Bali, Indonesia. These shots I had to use an external battery supply, and the thing was I had to use a very long USB cable to connect the camera to the battery. Now if I had used the GoPro Hero 5, I wouldn't have been able to get these shots because the Hero 5 uses a USB-C connector, and I don't have a USB-C cable that's long enough. I was on a boat, I couldn't go anywhere to buy cables, so that's definitely an advantage to the Sony FDR-X3000. So the previous day I had actually set the camera to be overexposed by 2 stops in order to capture a low light situation, but the camera doesn't actually reset. So even after you've taken out the card and taken out the battery, the camera will still be at that setting, which meant that these shots here of the jet ski, I didn't actually know that they were overexposed. Now I was able to bring back some of the blue in post, but it is a frustrating nuance of the camera. Now I do have the Sony remote unit that you can use with the camera to stream the footage wirelessly to the remote, which you can sit on your wrist. I do have that, but I didn't actually use it. In fact, I prefer using the Sony mobile app. I find it a lot better to change all your settings and to monitor your footage, and just set it up, and then once it's set up, you turn it off. That'll save you a lot of battery life. Speaking about the battery is actually 1240 milliamps, which is larger than GoPro's 1160 milliamps. Another nuance of the camera is that when you change video formats from MP4 to XAVC, it will save those video files onto different folders in your SD card, which means that when you back up your videos after a day of shooting, back up the entire card. Don't just back up the video files in one folder. Otherwise you might find you might lose some video files, so keep your eye on that. So because of the small sensor of the camera doesn't do very well in low light conditions, but it's an action cam. I mean, you don't get much action at night, do you? You can see the footage is so grainy that the camera really is unusable in low light situations. If you found this video worthwhile, take a look at part 1, which you can view right there. And if you like this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. This has been Harry for Future Shock Digital. Bye bye.